Hello everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Wave Watch with your host Sleepy Bull here. And today we will be doing a episode on Bitcoin and the current wave count and the potential future projections for Bitcoin. Right now, we're going to pull up the BLX chart. And this is my cleanest count so far. As you guys all know, I have here a count indicating the full 5-wave count on the Bitcoin BLX chart here. And just for reference, I'll pull it up once more. And I'm going to make it yellow. Bright yellow so that it's visible here. Hopefully that helps. So we have a 1, 2, 1, 2. This is cycle degree or super cycle degree. There you go, cycle degree. So this makes this the primary count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a 3. Then a 4 and a WX triangle Y. And now we have the final 5th wave of the cycle degree. Let me just pull it up in the 2-week chart here. And we've been following this count for some time. So we have this count as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 completion. And that seems to make the most sense here because of alternation. I have considered the 2 and then 4, but there's no alternation there, so I won't go with that count. And I did say how this is beginning to look like a mega A wave, or W for a B wave or X wave, into a C wave down or X wave down, where the end of the C wave or X wave is, or I would say on average is the 14,000 level, but it can go as low as $5,000. That's if things get really ugly. I really doubt it'll go that far. It'll probably be around 15,000 to 12,000. This whole range here, this is if everything really goes to the gutter. So this is what I'm expecting here. Back to the lows. And that'd be a great opportunity. Obviously, we'll just like we did here, we went below the 200 EMA on the 2-week. And over here, we bounced off of it. I expect us to go a little bit lower, a little bit more below the 200 EMA. Roughly like 27% below, whereas over here we went 12%. So double that, and that sounds about right. Initially, this is the last draw up I had on my prior video, and just so you guys can see what I had here, I expected something like this: come back down, go back up, come back down, go back up, and then get rejected and come back down slowly. Rejection. We're close to the same movement. The only problem is that the timing was off. Right now, I would say we're in this phase of the drop. Let me move this over here. We're on that phase of the drop. Yeah, where you just like retest it. Go back down, come back up. Once we break this ice here, lights out. We're going back to at least a 200 week and 100 EMA, and then from there we'll reevaluate. But that's what I'm looking at on the wave structure. The wave structure is pointing to a topping pattern here. It looks like a triangle topping pattern. So it looks like this was really either A, B, C, A, B, C, D, E. No, that's not how you count it. 0, A, B, C, D, E. No, the E should be up here as a throw over. And then originally go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me actually mark this up right in front of you guys here. Should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is going to be primary. So this is the A, B, C, D, E. Where are we? So this is, let me make this on the daily to give us some more detail. There we go. 0, A, B, C, D, E. So in that case, the D goes here. Working my way backwards on triangles really helps, especially after they've played out, because sometimes triangles tend to break out in the opposite direction of where they're supposed to travel. Yeah. I believe this is a topping triangle structure, but I would have to check the Elliott Wave literature just to make sure that this is accurate. This looks about right. It could be 5 wave X for 0, 5 wave triangle. Something doesn't seem right here. But in any event, this is a topping structure. It could be a 5-wave structure, 1 ABC, 1 2 for 5-wave structure, 1 ABC. This one being primary, this one being a intermediary. 1 2 3 4 5 intermediary for a 3 primary, something like this. The triangle would be something like this. The triangle, we'll leave it as an alternate for now, but this is 1 2 3 4 5, and this here we're going to make intermediate. Until we can fit the triangle in here in this count somehow, we'll leave it as a different option, but this seems to make the most sense as a 1 2 3 4. Sorry, 1 2 3. We're working on the process of 3 right now. 4 5 for a 3. So that's what's going on right now. But you can take it as a triangle breaking down and then continuing the process down, because this obviously is a triangle. We go by chart pattern basics. You just do this breakout here. We're looking at a projection of 55,000, somewhere along those lines. But you know, I also stated that this was Wyckoff. The smoking gun for Wyckoff was this drop right here. This was a drastic drop right here. And so any break below this level is a smoking gun signal for it to drop below this level here to even lower lows. So once we break this, get out. This is a UTAD, and this is the test and then secondary test. So that's about it. Okay, we're back. So that seems to be it for now for the count. We're just doing a waiting game right now to see where this will land. Obviously, we're going to check out the current count to see where we are. We have here a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a 1 of this A wave. I'm gonna just make that, ignore that one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for that A wave here. Intermediary. All right, there we go. A, B, C. And then we have another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the ABC wave perfectly. Let me get this out the way. Let me get these out the way as well. As you can see, the ABC hits the 1618 perfectly. Well, almost perfectly right here. And so this gives us the topping signal. And we're seeing distribution exactly where we're expecting to see it. So what's left is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down. That's what we're waiting on. If we don't get 1, 2, 3, then, or even 1, this is supposed to be an impulsive move down, so it has to be sharp and fast. Given the way the stock market is, I think we will get that. So be on the lookout. Sleepy Bull out.